gentlemen, and welcome to this edition of Moment with the Mayor. I'm so honored to have with me Major Mark Martsoff. And Major Mark is with the Salvation Army here in Olathe. Mark and his wife Terry have been with us since 2003. You have enjoyed quite a ministry here in our community. Mark, some may not know about you or your organization. First of all, tell us about Mark and Terry, if you would, please.
My wife and I have served with the Salvation Army for the past 33 years and have been all over the Midwest. And this last stop has been in Olathe for, as you mentioned, many years. And we have been enjoying our time here very much. It's a wonderful community to be a part of.
Well, you know, we have had such a great relationship with the Salvation Army for many years, and it's been such an integral part of our community and such a cornerstone of downtown Olathe. And it has taken on a new look. It's really transformed under your leadership. Do you want to tell us a little bit about what has happened over the last few years and what you see happening in the future?
Sure. Well, the program was really in 3 phases. When I first came here, I was charged with the task of building the new chapel onto the front of the old Safeway building. And that took place about 3 years ago and was completed. And it really transformed that look and really helped to with the whole downtown beautification and the city beautification project, and it's fit right into that nicely. And that was phase 1. Phase 2 was the replacing the family shelter that was built in 1947. It was the old Motor Coach Inn. The Salvation Army purchased it in '93 and renovated it and opened it in '95 as a homeless shelter. And that was really getting very old and beginning to have some real serious issues, so we felt that it was time to replace that. Did a capital campaign about 5 years ago, raised $2.2 million to build a brand new facility, and on Monday, this coming Monday, February the 3rd, we will have the dedication and ribbon cutting for that new family lodge.
How will that help the Salvation Army better serve the families in Johnson County?
Well, in Johnson County, you know that in the last several years, poverty has risen because it's become the most populous county in the state of Kansas. So poverty has risen by about 42%. Homelessness has risen by 38%. Not only did the structure need to be replaced, but we needed to expand the bed capacity. And so we are expanding by about that number, about 40%, from 41 bed facility to a 60 bed facility.
And typical clients, is it for single people? Is it for who?
It's for families, moms, dads, kids, single mom with kids, single dad with kids. We've had all of the above in that category, utilizing the shelter. And they're allowed to stay from 90 to 120 days. Our goal is to help them get back on their feet. All of them are homeless in some capacity here in Johnson County, residents of Johnson County. And find themselves homeless, and our job is to help get them back into a productive citizenship with their own place to stay.
That's awesome. You know, the needs in our community are greater than ever.
Yeah.
And the Salvation Army has been such a strong partner with us over the years. How do you see the Salvation Army continuing to meet the needs of the community going forward?
Well, obviously, we've chosen to be in the downtown area. When we were looking at renovating, we looked at other options, and we felt that this was the place that we needed to be. So the Army's here for the long haul, working and partnering with other agencies and the city, looking at poverty and the issues of poverty and how we can go forward in the future to address those needs. And we want to be a part of that planning.
So what are we looking at here?
This is the new Family Lodge shelter. With the apartments, we refer to them as apartments. They're really like a hotel suite. They have a kitchenette, they have a living room area, a bedroom, and a very nice bathroom. And we have 14 of these units in the new structure. The middle unit here is an apartment for our resident night monitor, which helps keep the costs of the program down. They are kind of like the house parents, if you will, that live there and give direction and assistance to those families who are staying in our lodge.
And this is what the building looks like?
This is the rendering of the building from the Santa Fe side and also from the Poplar side. So you can see it's a beautiful brick structure. It fits in very nicely in the neighborhood. We worked and partnered with the neighbors in the area to make sure that we were building an acceptable structure and worked very closely with the city of Olathe to make sure we were within their guidelines as well as what they would like to see.
You know, when the founder of McDonald's, he and his wife made a decision as to where they were going to invest their significant wealth when they passed on. They decided that most of it would go to the Salvation Army, not in Olathe.
Right.
That would be nice.
Yeah.
But the Salvation Army in general. And it's because of their understanding. They did a lot of analysis. When you give billions away, they do a lot of analysis and understood that the Salvation Army can make it all stretch more than just about any other organization in America. And you've been very, very successful at achieving a high level of outcomes for those that need your services. So I tip my hat to you and say congratulations on your great success. And more importantly, thank you, thank you, thank you for helping the neediest of this community, helping move Olathe forward, helping improve the quality of life of those who have the greatest needs in our community. We couldn't do it without you. We're so grateful for your donor base and your leadership to make this happen for our community. And we wish you the best of success and a very wonderful ribbon cutting this coming week. And I know we have a lot of folks who are already plugged into your organization, but those watching today may be interested in learning more about the Salvation Army and becoming a volunteer. Are there those opportunities still out there?
There are, if they called the Salvation Army here in Olathe. Mindia McManus is our volunteer coordinator, and she works with hundreds of volunteers throughout the course of the year to get them plugged in so that they can be of service to our community as well.
What's the best way to reach her?
The phone number, 913.
It's on Google, I'll bet.
It is.
Okay.
I never remember our number.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Just we want to thank the wonderful people of the city of Olathe for all of their support through the years, and this is just one instance of their great support. The times they support us throughout the year, Christmas kettles and everything else that the people of this wonderful city give their support to the Salvation Army. Thank you.
Your website?
We do not.
All right. Thank you very, very much.
Thank
Good to
you.
see you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us today. It's been my honor to have Major Mark Martzoff. Thank you for joining us. Have a great day.